So right now we do have this cooperation going on between EUBAM and the Armed Forces of Malta, where we have 12 Libyan students from the Naval Coast Guard who are undergoing a boarding officer course here at the Maritime Squadron base of the Armed Forces of Malta. EUBAM Libya is supporting this cooperation while the Armed Forces of Malta are providing all the training at the base.
So, each individual will be wearing a harness when we go on board. So each part of the boarding team will be wearing a harness.
هو ملزم بقوانين البحرية الدولية إنه يكون عنده السلم ويرميه يعني.
It is called the pilot ladder.
So here they'll be practicing in a safe environment how to get on board a ship using a rope ladder. So being now on land, it is much easier than being on board a ship. From a small boat to a big ship, so you don't have the movements of the two independently, but here can be done safely. So this is their first practical part of the course.
Okay, don't worry, I will show you first how to climb, okay? So I want to climb again, same 3 points, hands, hold feet.
ديما ثلاثة شديد.
Our plan is also to give them the on-scene search and rescue coordinators course. This is a course for those people in charge of patrol boats or rescue boats, how to do search and rescue and how to coordinate many different boats and aircraft together out at sea. That is for the people that go at sea. There is other training for the people in the command center, in the Search and Rescue Mission Coordination Center. We have already started the introductory courses in Libya, and hopefully from those group we will send people here to Malta to this same school to do the proper Search and Rescue Mission Coordinators course that will qualify them to do that job.
Slowly.
Malta and the Armed Forces of Malta, they have a very good cooperation with the US Coast Guard. So this kind of training has been modeled on that. So the people who are instructing the Libyans, they have been qualified by the US Coast Guard as instructors.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, take it off. Please. Yours. Take it off. Put the harness first and then put your duty belt. Even in rough seas, it's better if you wear this, okay? Because otherwise the ship will be rolling and.
بالنسبة ل.
So you go, Salim,
Yes.
Okay.
Just put my feet first.
ننزل تو ارجع جنبه.
So I climb over, right? I climb on board.
Yes.
And to descend,
الحبل
it's in reverse, okay?
Today is the 3rd day of the boarding officer course. We are covering unarmed combat, handcuffing techniques and restraining uncompliant subjects. This will be followed by room clearing techniques on board vessels. All they are learning will be brought together in the culmination exercise on the 22nd of May, which will take part out at sea on board our ship.
It's important. This is very important, okay? When you cuff people, all right? Hands, palm of the hands, going, all right, along each other, or like this. Otherwise, if they fall, you break his wrist.
The basic training which they've already received in Libya makes life a lot easier because it means we start off from a known level and we can bring them up from there. We don't have to go through certain basic things. So that has made all the difference. So definitely, if students come here already with that preparatory training, it makes life a lot easier for us.
This training that EUBAM is now performing is just one part of a huge part of trainings that we are going to provide to our counterparts. The Naval Coast Guard has already participated in few of our trainings, and this course now is an intermediate course. This course will enable the Coast Guard to be much more professional in the comprehensive approach of all the trainings we are going to provide them.
Questions, intelligence check, risk assessment, and boarding planning.
قانونية يعني اقتداء بالقوانين الدولية.
What the captain of what they has instructed Captain Libya. We are showing you our procedures now.
This hand from here, as we've shown you on the uncompliant escort before. نقصت احنا بعض الاشياء قبل زي الخبره ناقص شويه خبره.
Before we lack experience, you know, in the work. Yes.
اعتذر من جانب تيتشر ديفيد.
And now when we had courses with
تعلمنا
David,
الطرق الصحيحه في الانقاذ.
we have learned new correct ways of rescue.
في البحث والانقاذ.
And search and rescue.
الطريقه السليمه اللي كيف ننقذ الشخص كنا ما نفس الطريقة نفس المعدات لكن الطريقة غلط كانت.
We used to have maybe you are using the same equipment as before, but the method we were using before was not correct as compared to what Mr. David showed us.
طبعا نشكر الأستاذ ديفيد على المجهودات اللي قام بها معنا.
So I would like to thank Mr. David for the efforts that he
عاملنا كأخ لي.
He treated us as like his brothers and
ما قصرش معنا.
And he did all his best with us.
نشكره بالنسبة لي وبالنسبة للجروب بتاعي.
I thank him on my name and on behalf of the whole team group.
Thank you.
شكرا.